Never thought of falling in love again. No, never. But my heart's been stolen again. This time, hope it lasts forever. We'll go beyond, 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 beyond. It's been a while now since love's been in this place. You see, many have tried, but no one could take your place, girl. Why you so beautiful? I see the future in your face, baby. Never in a million years I thought that you'd be mine, girl. That you'd be mine, girl. Never thought I would fall. No, never. But my heart's been stolen again. But my heart's been stolen. Last forever. We'll go. Ooh, baby. We'll go, baby. We keep going and growing, girl. The best thing is knowing, girl. Cause when we KISSING, all I can say is OMG. My love in my life, you make all things right, baby. I trust you, girl, with my life. I don't want nobody but you. I'ma put my ring on you. Never thought no, never. Ooh, baby. Again. This time, hope it lasts forever. We'll go beyond. We will go so far. Beyond, beyond. You'll always find what you're looking for, and you ain't looking for a thing. We ain't looking for a thing. Yeah, you'll always find what you're looking for, and you ain't looking for a thing. Never thought never thought no, never. Ooh, baby. Been stolen again. This time, hope it lasts forever. You hope, baby. I hope it lasts forever, girl. I hope it lasts forever, girl. Hey, 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 hey. We will go, baby. We will go, baby. Ooh, we will go, baby. We will go so far, baby. I hope it lasts forever, baby.
Yo, I think I'm gonna really give up this life. Just try to be a better guy, But wait, man, they got a good girl, and they really feel they go treat you a certain way.
I understand.
So what's up with you? Girls, man, girls. Some things you gotta kind of resolve. I think I can just, apologize and start fresh and clear the slate, and hopefully, that will work out for me.
Well, if it makes you happy, give it a try. She deserves it, right?
I give you a call and see how it works out, man.
Let me know how it goes.
For sure. Thanks, man.
No problem.
How you doing? Before you hang up, can you just listen for a while? I was stupid, I'll admit it. Should've never done anything to take away your smile. So I dropped my pride, all my cards are laid. I know I hurt you most definitely, and I'm trying to make it right. I wanna take away your pain. Said you need your space and you're trying to live, but I'm really hoping that you can forgive me. I'm wrong, I wrote this song, it's been too long. Forgive me, baby. Baby, please, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong. Don't you leave, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong. So baby, can I come over and show you how sorry I am? I'll make you my lady tonight. Oh, if you want it, put your request in and I'll be on it. We'll make sweet love all through the night. I didn't know you would pick up the phone, and now I'm wondering if you were alone, girl. If so, just let me know. I wanna plan a rendezvous. Please forgive me, don't turn away. I wanna try again starting today, honey. I'll fight, I'll treat you right. See me tonight, I'll fix this, baby. Baby, please, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong, girl. Don't you leave, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong. Don't you leave, no, no. I was wrong, I apologize. Oh, believe me, I do. I apologize. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Ooh, I'm sorry. I am. I'm sorry. I am. Baby, ooh, I'm sorry. Ooh, I'm sorry. I am. I'm sorry. I am. Baby, please, this is my apology. I was wrong. I was wrong, girl. Don't you leave. My apology. Oh, baby, please. Ooh, I was wrong. I apologize. This is my apology. I was apologize. I was wrong.
Hello?
Hey babe, what you doing?
Nothing.
Can you come over?
Yeah, not easy.
Anybody ever told ya what a woman really is? If you ever get the moment, show them how much they give. You're a shoulder I can cry on, arms I can embrace. Is to hear my deepest thoughts, protect her night and day. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are amazing, cause you have given life. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are all amazing. I try to describe. You are woman. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are.
You have birthed the nations, a nurturer you are. You bless us with your wisdom, and you tended every scar. You have found me broken, you have shown me light. You ignited all my passions, and loved me through the night. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are all amazing, cause you have given life. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are all amazing. I try to describe, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are.
To be a woman is to be blessed with unparalleled intuition, to be powerful, power independent of place or position. To be a woman is to be a mother, giving birth to sons and daughters, ideas, institutions, and business ventures. To be a woman is to be the current inspiration, the future aspiration of a young lady, of a little girl.
You're a masterpiece of harmony, a melody of life. You're a gem, a diamond flower in spring, you're one of a kind. You're a masterpiece of harmony, a melody of life. You're an African queen flower in spring, you're one of a kind. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. So you are amazing. I try to describe, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. You are woman. You are woman. You are. Yes, you are, yes, you are. You are woman. You are woman. So you are woman. Hey. And when obstacles manifest as natural, you are born for this.
To be a woman is to be the heart of the system, to be the one who brings life into our world.
you are about to hear goes against traditional romantic counsel expressed by friends, family, and Instagram memes and quotes. Open-mindedness is advised.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, and welcome to another edition of the Senate Podcast. I'm your host, Neil. We are soon going to be joined by Derek. Derek is he is not here as yet, but we are waiting for his imminent arrival. How is everybody doing, man? I see Jason tuning in and ready for the wellness. Get them likes up, people. That's right. Shout out to Priya and the Warrior Princess in the background. Thanks for joining as always. Let me see here so if we can get Derek here on the call. How's everybody doing, man? How everybody rocking this evening? How was your weekend? How was Mother's Day? Happy Mother's Day to you, Priya. First Mother's Day. How is everybody living? Just shout me here so while you try to get Derek here. So trying to get Derek here. Trying to call Derek. My camera has stuck. So why is my camera stuck now? Oh Lord, it's gone all to heck. We cut down. Come again. Y'all should still be able to hear me, I believe. Yes, that is right. Chief, we got Marlon in the house. Derek, see you here. Good night, Sanders to Kevin Manning. Anti-social in the building. The short was fire, boy. Yeah, glad you had a good one. Feels weird to be somebody's mommy. Wait till that person start talking about you. When that somebody start talking about you, you can be like, where's the time going? What's happening? What's going on? So just hold on tight. This is gonna be a fun journey. You know, you gonna have some fun. Trying to call Derek here again. So Derek is in the chat, but he is not here. Anyhow, while we get everything done, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. This is the Senate Podcast. Struggle streamers as normal, but we still here. We still, trying to get Derek in the house. So just bear with us as we deal with the technical difficulty. It's gonna be worth it because we got some wellness coming, wellness loading. Let me see how we could get there here. So let me go close that streaming. I'll close Skype and open it again. But yeah, I mean, there is not online. Why is there not saying that there is unavailable? Let me see here. My camera is still off. Oh boy, fun times in the old town tonight. Bring the group. So anyhow, as we wait for Derek, Kevin Manning see he will continue to give guns to the Indians. It's an interesting time we live in. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know how you. I mean, Skype is saying that you are busy. There you are. Okay. Now it's saying that you online. So let me cut down the call and try again. Yeah, something went wrong. We know. So let me try calling back now. Let me see here. Yep. Call cut down again. Derek. Yeah, Derek. I am not hearing Derek. Hold on a minute. Don't say it. Don't. Hold on. All right. I got Derek. Derek, you can hear me?
Yeah.
All right. We got Derek. So let me take off this here. Derek.
Yeah, man.
I could see you, but for some reason,
when I can hear me,
yeah, everybody can hear you, but they ain't saying any to me. What is happening? Yeah, we here. I mean,
struggle streaming.
They can hear us. Yeah. Play them. Don't stop them. Nothing. Hell no. No. This is an interesting circumstance. All right, Derek. Tell the people about G-Syndicate and while they try to get this thing here sorted out.
Well, you know, G-Syndicate, you can find us at gsyndicate6.com, G-Syndicate6 here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and SoundCloud as well. And you can find us on G-Syndicate6, go spell out the 6 on Instagram. Big at the guys, Kiamal, Vaden, Mark, Brett, Hugh. You know, putting in that work, good work. Shout out the guys. And yeah, man, we ready.
I think I see the problem.
Yes, Kevin. I saw Kevin is asking if you saw that Natalie Curse Jerry Dan. I did see the video. I didn't pay much attention to it, but I did see that, you know. Sorry, bro. I started to watch it, then I got distracted. So I couldn't take in too much of it. I didn't care the whole thing, but it definitely we should do that. Probably review that Thursday night. Oh, Lord.
So we'll wait now.
Man, I ain't even too sure. I go watch it, and we wait. Depending on how salacious it is, apparently it is salacious. We wait look at it Thursday. You never know, man. Because I got to clear the phone, man.
She's on the hardest working phone in Barbados.
I got to clear the phone.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I realized I had like a preponderance of videos and clips and stuff like that I need to kind of start clearing out. So. You know, let me get rid of some of them here tonight.
Yeah, get rid of some of these things. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. You should be able to see us now. You know, I mean, you fellas ain't necessarily Idris Elba, but we still want you to look on our visage. So yeah, you are watching the Senate podcast. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit notification bell so you don't miss anything. We do content for you 5 days a week. Along with this space, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. We do this non-dips. We do the live stream where we talk the things raw and wriggling straight as an arrow. That's the way it's to go. And that's how we taught the things. And then every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we have the Senate shorts. Friday. Those are a bit. What is that? Wednesday and Thursday? So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Sorry, apologies for that. We have the Senate shorts. Those are a bit wild. The last one that I would have posted, the 6 brown chicks for our 200th episode of the Senate shorts, Derek. We're reaching a lot of milestones, man. The first half of the year belongs to me.
First half it seems that way, man. A man tell me he watched 1 minute and 18 seconds of that particular short, and he had to shut it down and come again.
Yeah, it's a bunch of wellness. Jason and Kevin, y'all are bastards. I hope y'all are doing well. Anyhow, so as I said, every Tuesday and Thursday we talk the things. This is fan submission night tonight. Derek trying to clear his phone, so you know what time it is. It's just the wellness. So, my brother, over to you. Lead us in sermon.
Well, boy, you know what when it's fan submission like they don't be no sermon, so let me just get straight to cracking. Right? So I would have sent you the stuff. And if you're ready, let's get going, my brother. Normally we would start with the Queen of Accountability for a fan submission night, but you know, given what came yesterday, let's start with 6 brown chicks. So,
well,
out the gate, right? This is 6 brown chicks, and the person says, "It started as role play. My man is Baptist and quiet in bed. So I whispered, 'Am I your dirty little bitch? Say, F me like you hate me.' That excited him. Now the name calling in bed has gone too far. Him, you just want a new You just want a new daddy for those roach kids, don't you? I hate roaches. And, well, you don't pay your bills, you raggedy bitch.
Raggedy bitch.
And the most hurtful, new wake, but no future. The sex is better, but these insults aren't sexy. And I think he means them. advice. Hashtag SBC chat.
That's it, right? Six bro shit. First day first, right? Six bro chicks. I have started to believe is like yeah, satire. Yeah, it's like we just got Beijing Confessions 246. I said don't pay your bills, I'll tell you raggedy bitch. You want to do daddy for these roach kids, bitch.
I said, yeah, you got a new wig, but for future.
Yeah. I did advice to Glean here.
Yeah, they advice.
Yeah, keep pushing. Let me keep it moving.
Yeah, they did advice.
Raggedy bitch.
Give me the next one there, dude. Six bro chicks again. My father-in-law had surgery, and my wife flew to Virginia to care for him. But her ear tags, I hid in her luggage, proved she was in Miami. I heard dad says my wife didn't visit, and he didn't have surgery. My cousin is also in Miami. I told him where she was staying, ear tag, and asked him to snap a few pics of her at the hotel. He agreed. My cousin's girlfriend told me he's in Miami with my wife. They traveled together. Wife removed the ear tags. Neither of them are responding. I've sat with my cousin's girlfriend all over his house, no condom, left my seed everywhere, including his toothbrush. That's payback, but it's not enough. What else should I do? Advice. Hashtag SBC chat.
That is not enough. Wait. I have slept with my cousin's girlfriend all over his house, no condom, left my seed everywhere, including his toothbrush. And you want payback?
I don't know how much more payback my mind.
You want more retribution? You want?
More blood.
Nah, brother. Furthermore, if the cousin read that and he put two and two together, that's a charge.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Pretty well. All right. Give me the next one, then, brother. This is episode 211 of the live stream. Senate podcast. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell as well. Make sure you're getting all the content we got for you guys. You don't want to miss out. And again, this is fan submission night. So all the stuff that you would have sent me over the past couple weeks and months.
Y'all raggedy bitches.
Yeah, we got it here for you tonight, right? So this next one comes from Daily Load. And Daily Load is Daily Wild.
Yeah.
And it reads, 32-year-old Danielle Epstein says she is running the London Marathon on Sunday in honor of her ex-boyfriend after leaving him because his cancer battle was damaging her mental health.
I'm glad this one came up. No, I remember reading, I think there you probably did put it in chat, but for the backstory here, Daniel Epstein, no, it was a content creator that I was watching. Abban Preach, shout out to Abban Preach. Daniel Epstein, he was with her boyfriend for about 4 years. And I think midway in that, he started to have certain symptoms. And when he got examined and everything, that he had brain cancer. And she couldn't deal with it, right? And to be honest, that's no problem. I personally don't have a problem with, if you're married, and like a married children thing, is boyfriend and girlfriend when they were in the 20s. Well, at the time they were in the 20s, late 20s, and you find out the man got brain cancer. And I think even he said, don't stick it here. I love you, but this in the life, it's a hard ask, right? So I ain't really necessarily got a problem with her or whatever like that. And I can understand the cancer battle was damaging her mental health. It is going to be damaging anytime you're caring for anyone. Shout out Cherish. Cherish just came in. Waiting. I see you. Marlon in the house. Kenny. Good night. Like the content, people. And I understand it's damaging her mental health. It's not an easy task taking care of someone, particularly someone that is hospitalized or even bedridden. It is very, very taxing. And I don't have
everybody ain't cut out for that.
Yeah, I ain't got a problem with this. And they're running the London Marathon in honor of ex-boyfriend. Could be a bit of clout chasing, could be genuine, could be altruistic. Who knows? This one here kind of subtle to me. I ain't like 95 that, never empty the gut.
The only three in, my brother. And I just told you what, dude that left his seed on another man's toothbrush. Don't worry. We getting it. We warming up. And fellas, if you got to follow about your girlfriend and deal with your cousin and all that kind of thing, we tell you watch your people you got wrong your girl.
Wrong
your girl.
And if you come in on a toothbrush, like use a tuber crest, I think it's time to reevaluate some of the decisions you've made in your life.
Yeah, just left out that relationship. Just go.
Yep.
Just go. Isn't there wrong with it saying,
She Bujiba man in the place. Yeah.
Isn't there wrong with saying, we had a good run and left net diabetes and moving on smartly. Don't do like we girl that find out that she has been cheating. And then she invited the boss over. Her husband's boss. And a neighbor. To have a session on her husband's Dragon Ball Z sheets and stuff like that. Yeah. Don't do that. There's something to be said for just walking away, right?
Yeah.
Don't be revenge horning as needed.
Don't revenge. Revenge horn is bad. Don't revenge horn.
Yeah, you ain't doing that. Nobody there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyhow, give me next one. Give me number 4 there, Neil.
Yeah, you're on screen.
So this lady says, need a man that's 6'2", no kids, good job, car and crib, degree, 8-inch penis or bigger. Eats, the cat and stores. Not settling either. And my guy responds, said, boy, with that face, you'd be lucky to get him out of the tricycle. Yeah.
God damn.
That's a little. You see, these requirements are oddly specific. 6'2", no kids, good job, car, crib, degree, 8-inch. Like, there's so many things here that are like the average dude.
He ain't walking boat.
Yeah,
that man ain't walking boat. And if he walking boat, he ain't trying to settle. He's probably all right.
He a man.
Yeah.
He a healthy man.
Yeah.
And I'll say this because I was preparing another show for tonight, but then I had to clear the phone. So it's like,
my get the error message.
Yeah, so it's like, all right. But this dude is not, believe it or not, a lot of women want this particular man, right? This man right here. And when we do that live stream, whenever we do it, we got to do it next week. You will see that more women than we want to admit actually want this dude, right? And as Neil said, this dude don't really walk bull like that. This is a special kind of dude. And because he's special, he's not that accessible, right? But people don't want to admit that. So you press forward, Neil. Give me number 5, because this one was circulating and made me laugh, right? And this lady, she tweets, just bought him food, slept with him, and then sent me home in an Uber. Let's see how men like it. Anybody want to tell a girlfriend here we're really going on with this particular situation?
Oh, man, like it? Without man, I mean, that man has won
3 times.
That man has won. That man had food.
Man, this like that all no.
Yeah. He all right. He all right.
Yeah. It's
he all right.
So you fed him, gave him some sex, and then paid for his ride home. I'm pretty sure most men would line up for that.
Fed him, effed him, and ferried him home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that many F's that. No, you got backward, sweetheart. You're doing, like, you're not taking, sign us up. Every man here would like that.
Most men be like, I'll take it. So give me next one, Neil.
Yep.
Woman arrested. Wearing 23 iPhones all over China.
Roses are red, Beijing is in China. Women arrested with 23 iPhones.
You see Tamar Alexis in the house.
Tamar, we'll get on, girl.
Good night to you, Tamar. Good to see you. Give me a like and follow and subscribe. Here's one of them things I think, we don't need to say, but don't be trying to stash iPhones in your vagina. And certainly not 23 of them.
I mean, well, there she walk away, place a thought about. She walk my with 8 inches or like,
but you would have to have 8 inches if you could stash 23 iPhones.
Most men ain't even an iPhone.
Yeah, I mean, that's particularly cavernous, you know what I mean? So, you come
my guy's spelunking.
Yeah, give me a little light for the hell of my ass, or you know what I mean? Let me see if it can work. But anyhow, Neil, because you know I am in that mood, give me number 7. Here we go. This one for you specifically.
I see it.
Lizzo declares, "I am the beauty standard in an in-your-face affirmation." The singer gave herself high praise in a viral Instagram message.
And that's fine. That's what you're supposed to do. As a person, you're supposed to back yourself, and you have to always see yourself as a beauty standard. But we know better. There is a beauty standard, and then there is what you think is a beauty standard, right? I don't even think you believe that that's a beauty standard. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Beauty is subjective. Beauty is many different things. For some men out there, for some people out there, you are a beauty standard, and that is fine. I don't know what to say here. I mean, if you line up 10 men and look at Lizzo, but you know what? This is not about fat shaming. This is not about, you know, Lizzo is Lizzo. Lizzo, more power to you, Lizzo. Just, you know, keep that same energy when you're crying and talking about how one, it's hard to lose weight, you can't find a body and you're lonely.
But here's the thing, right? Now, I don't know why we like to
Dipsy doodle.
The dipsy doodle and tell ourselves these lies, right? Because Lizzo don't go with nobody like a little like she. Let me keep it about, right? Lizzo easing out, trying to chat LeBron James, Carl Anthony Townsend, literal Captain America, right? Them is the man that she checking, right? So, and even the guys are like big girls, I find, right? I got partners that like big girls. Sure, we both have a mutual friend who into the big girls, right?
Yep.
But these men know when they see women that are not big girls, these men can acknowledge that, yeah, these women look good, right? They generally fall into what we call the accepted beauty standard, if you want to call that. And we know, right? And it is, again, people should love themselves as they are. Well, let me not say that. That's misleading. People should love themselves, right? But they should always strive to be the best version of themselves. That's you and I, we both have a friend, Neil. As long as we knew her, she was always big, right?
Yep.
Very, very pleasant, but big, right?
Yep.
And if you know the genes and you know her family and stuff like that, mother's a big woman, right?
Brothers, father, yeah. Everybody. Mm.
So it's like, we get that. But a woman like Lizzo would come and she would say something like this. And she's essentially daring you
to say otherwise.
Because victimhood is currency. Shout out Larry Marshall, right? Victimhood is a currency. So when she says that, you say, well, you talking bear junk, you know. She could come then and cry and get support from people on IG, TikTok, etc. Or look at these misogynists saying XYZ.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But the reality is, the day that Lizzo carry a man that these women want from them,
mm-hmm.
these same women will turn around now and talk about Lizzo in the most disparaging terms. So that's why I feel like, you know, somewhere along the line, we need to stop telling ourselves about lies and be honest. You know, I encourage people, everybody ain't gonna be slim. Everybody ain't gonna be a size 2 or a size 4. You know what sizes women is weird. But everybody ain't gonna look the same. Right? But we need to stop encouraging people backtrack. Start giving people excuses to fail.
To be mediocre.
And to be mediocre. If it doesn't mess with you.
Because, and I'm sorry, like, yeah, she's successful and she has a career and everything like that, and that's fine. Right? But at the end of the day, like, is she in peak physical health? Shoot. And before y'all come for me and say, oh, but Neil, are you in peak physical health? No. But I'm actively doing things to make sure that I am. Right? So I understand you might want to be, and I find, you know, there are two schools there. I find, and this is my opinion, there, and I never talked about this, but I find there are always two groups of women that always support Lizzo. either the women that feel bad for Lizzo and trying to say, well, in all Kadir, she plus size, not necessarily a beauty standard and thing, but let me encourage her because it's almost like pity compliments, like pity encouragement. Or they're the women that are actually like Lizzo, that are plus size women, that need that justification to be the size that they are. Right? Like,
but here's the thing, here's the challenge that Lizzo has. Lizzo has attempted to lose weight before, right? And she was successful. But the challenge she has, because she's been the person, the poster child for body positivity, etc. When she does actually start to lose weight, people will come for her now and say, well, look at you, you're losing weight, etc., etc., etc. Without acknowledging Adele, for example. Adele lost a whole set of weight. And people come for Adele. You know what I mean? Like, or you doing it to get a man or get in a relationship, whatever. As opposed to be saying, like, yo, that's good on you. You know what I mean? We had a situation, Neil, and this is the difference in approach, where at the King's gathering, one of the gentlemen there acknowledged the fact that he lost a significant amount of weight. And men and women at the gathering,
the entire room
applauded him for it. You know what I mean?
The entire room applauding him, man.
You know, so I really think we need to start giving each other excuses to fail, start encouraging
to be unhealthy and to be toxic,
to be mediocre, as you say, Neil.
Yeah, to be toxic.
We just, want the best for each other. Anybody that don't want the best for you can't be your friend, right?
Hey, yo.
Give me the next one there. Skip on over to St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Yeah, you're on screen there, my bro.
Yeah, and this one came from my man Justin. Big up Justin. Right? There are many root causes to crime, as agreed upon by several heads of state at the CARICOM Symposium on Crime at the Hyatt Regency in Port of Spain on Monday. But St. Vincent and the Grenadines Prime Minister Ralph Gonsalves said one of the reasons youths are picking up guns to commit crimes is to keep providing a lifestyle for high-maintenance pretty women.
Ralph, I can't co-sign that one. Ralph
was so wellness.
Ralph, I wouldn't say that the youth are necessarily. It's so wild.
but here's the thing, Neil. Is it really a stretch, though? Let me think about it.
Okay.
When a fella decide, you know what? I can take up my tool and I can go rob a man or whatever.
Do that at work.
Right? You can do that at work. What you can do at work? Right? What you can do at work? You can do because fellas know I could go and I could do my thing and again that's to support me and they good. But from time a fella go road for his lady, it's a different situation.
Man,
I am telling you, the day that women start giving drug dealers, boom, the drug trade done, Nah.
All right, hold on, brother. Let me give you a little pushback now. We get a little debate going on now. Right. I think that's partly true. I think there are some men out there that obviously do things to make themselves more appealing to women or to provide for women or whatever. But I think generally speaking, people want things. I think it's a materialistic society. I think people want the latest cell phone, iPhone, whatever, to the tune of smuggling in 23 in a vagina. So people want, wealth, lap of luxury, excess, and the lifestyle. And the lifestyle that comes with all of that. But I think that it is not solely motivated by women because at the end of the day, that's a byproduct. I think people don't want to work hard. People don't want to do a 9 to 5. People don't want to punch in the clock. People don't want to go and spend the next 40 years earning a paycheck, getting benefits, and at the end of the day, getting retirement. Men want that money now so they can spend YOLO swaggins. Everybody want to live that for themselves and whoever's around them. Because no, I'm not dissiduling you. I'm not. In all honesty, I'm not dissiduling you, right? Because I think there you got to understand there are some men that want to be high value. I don't like that term, but you want to be a high value man, and you want to be able. Part of that success is having a lot of women, right? Now, obviously, You want to look good, you want to dress fine, you want to drive the latest car, you want to got the latest bling, whatever, whatever. And yes, that's going to attract women. But I don't think they solely do it for women. I think they do it because they want to live a high lifestyle. And I think I wouldn't necessarily agree that if women cut off access to sex, the drug trade will stop. I think the drug trade would continue to do what it does. But I think that because people want things and wealth and want to be flashy and clout and all of that there, I think that is the real reason why people do the things. I think there is a something to be said for some of these men doing this crime because of pretty women. But I can't follow Ralph here. Ralph, it's wild for a head of state to say though. This is wild. This is wild to head of state to say. But I can't agree with Ralph here. With Ralph, I think that I think Ralph maybe a little either out of touch or too plug in.
I think Ralph is very aware of what's going on here.
Yeah,
Ralph
man.
is very, very aware of what is happening. And
That's
again, when we do that next live stream, trust me, it can come up, right? Anyhow, Neil, give me the next one. Give me number 9.
Yeah, we got it on screen.
Right. I did the numbers and I figured out I have a roster of 7 boyfriends.
Wildness.
Yeah. 4 of them are white, and I don't even like white men. And I mean real boyfriends. They pay for dates and text me good morning every day. Grand and glorious rising. The sex is good before 7 too. Oh, this big up Kevin Money. He would have sent me this one.
So she got a rotation of 7 boyfriends. 4 of them are a rotation of. Oh, you know that? Oh, white. Okay, I get it. There are 4 of them are white. We don't even like white men, and I mean real boyfriends. They pay for dates and text me good morning every day. The sex was good too. I don't know. Were you confessing here, sweetheart, that you's a whore? I know. Well, was really the confession here, or is that Howard got 7 boyfriends and is really a man? I don't know. Was the issue here? The point remains though, is if you got 7 boyfriends, I hope they know about each other. If they don't, you probably do a lot of laying. I'm just saying, you do a lot of tipsy doodling and tiptoeing.
I hope Howard using protection. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I mean Howard, my brother. If you have 7 boyfriends and 4 white men, and yeah, I mean sex good all 7 too. I mean, I think that's a lot of that's a petri dish. That's a lot of whether man or woman. It don't matter the gender here. Like to me, or the sex rather. I think that.
I hope so too. Tango Falls. Howard is the actual university.
Well,
the HBCU.
Well, to me, it doesn't matter if it's man or woman. It really doesn't matter. I would just say this, right? Like, ladies and gentlemen, if you can have your many suitors or many lovers, paramours, whatever, you have to understand that with every additional person you add on to the roster, the rotation, you are exposing yourself to a lot of various diseases and unpleasant situations, right? From the most simple and benign to the extreme. And yes, you can protect yourself. You know, condoms are a thing, but you know, condoms fail. And if you having 7 boyfriends and you're having a lot of sex when the week come, chances are at some point one of condoms gonna fail. I don't know. I just think that there, and I like to keep it simple. Ain't no need to have 7 on anybody. Just kind of keep it simple and protect yourself. I like peace of mind. I like sleeping bad when night come. So protection and one person and that sort of thing, that's me. I like that. So I know, but more speed to you, Howard. We hope that let me left that one right there. Anyhow.
All righty. Let's crack on.
Mm-hmm. Number 10.
Number 10.
I already see the first line. You on screen? No, while.
All right. My 2-year side chick got married yesterday. Somebody responded and said, nothing break or hurt like when a side chick cheats. And my guy responded and said, yeah, sorry, I feel your pain. Mine got pregnant by her husband. It cut deep.
Yo.
We out here wailing.
Hey man, if you gonna be horny, Don't be like my Ghanaians, man. I thought your feelings involved. Your feelings involved. Don't do that. Don't do that. You sign up for the mission. You know that you're the side man. You just come off the bench. Don't come on no begging for starter minutes and vex that the coach ain't give you no more minutes. Nah, don't be like Jay Crowder.
Yeah.
Don't be like Jay Crowder.
You get a bigger role.
You want a bigger role and you holding out. You want to resign and you want to play with the men thing. You will get shipped out fast. So don't do that. Don't do that.
After all, you are a role player. You're a bench player. Bench players is getting cut easy. So if you know you're the side man, know your role.
Shut your mouth.
Swallow that there. And go forward. Decide if you want to play for that team or if you want to go for another team.
Yeah, where you are the franchise player.
Yeah, but don't play. In other words, get your own woman. Right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, give me number 11.
On screen.
Don't fake orgasm, sis. Let him know he can't fuck.
I love this. Because on Saturday, whatever at Senate HQ, we were educating poor Dr. Kerry on faking of orgasms for men. Oh, men fake orgasms. And one of our esteemed colleagues explained how such a thing would happen, and it involves but a certain backward position and a lot of saliva. Regardless, yeah, let him know that he can. But you know, they got one of them that can't do them neither. And I can guarantee you, because the men I know, the men say in already. So if I can't fuck, you can't fuck.
Can't.
That's a slippery slope. I'm just saying, yeah, don't fake orgasms or fake orgasms. I don't care. Let him know that he can't fool. What you fooling if he can't fool anyhow? How about that?
Yeah,
how about that?
Why is your sexual satisfaction in somebody else's hands? You know what I mean? If you care about the person on that kind of level, you should be able to say like X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Like my girlfriend earlier in the you want to say she let your man just eat cat and suck towards.
Yeah.
Sure. You know what I mean?
And she adjusted standards. Mm-hmm.
Right. If that's your thing, you should be able to say so. Right. If it's something else that ain't working, you should be able to say so and let's left it out too. But you see, the problem is, right? Why a lot of women will, I believe, this is purely conjecture. But ladies, you can let me know. The ladies are watching that in the chat. You can put a note in the chat and let me know if I missed the mark totally, if I hit the nail on the head. Some ladies are willing to endure this kind of thing. Not because he's paying a bill, as my man Kevin here say. Not because he paying a bill, but because of that masculine energy. They still want it. So even though the man is hitting certain spots, he's still providing that masculine energy. So you're willing to say, you know what? Let me keep you wrong, or let me endure this here, because at the end of the day, I could still get a little bit of masculine reassurance or whatever. It's just something else that's provided. I know you're not talking about paying bills, right? Because men provide more than, finances, even though people don't want to acknowledge that. So even though the man is hitting the spot, he's still providing something else. You might not know exactly where it is, but he's providing something else. And you want that. Shoot, scratch that. You need that. So you're saying, you know what? I can deal with this little bad sex. I can deal with this man for the time being, and I can deal with somebody else. But you get your stick from one man and provision from somebody else.
I end up with 7 boyfriends like Howard. Listen, I think that
I see TMR here. TMR, am I on point? Is that it? Let me know if I am right or if I have missing mark. The other ladies, you can let me know as well.
One woman say A to the man. Shout out Jason, Snowman man, Kwame, Black Samurai. Shout out to him, Aston and the Crank as well. Baratonis, he's an entry side door. This is my thing. One thing I must say though, gentlemen, in 2023, I got no reason not to be able to vote though. I understand. You might not be packing. You might not got. It might not be it might not be slanging wood.
Slanging wood,
right? It might be slanging stick, right? But in all seriousness, in 2023, there's no reason to be subpar at lovemaking, given the hand you've been dealt. Right? There are more than enough material, both illicit and above board, that you can read, you can think. There's no reason why you should not be able to at least attempt to please your woman. A lot of hear from some of the women, you may just get on the right 2 pumps and off the gun, and you may say, "Well, I come first, so they don't right, but they don't right for second. Yeah, they don't right about second place. But no, fellas, we got. Oh, it's Jonico. Shout out Jonico, man. Glad to see you, my brother. We just need men to be a bit more. You see, this part of stepping up your game, being the best version of you for you. You gotta be able to please a woman. You gotta be able to satisfy a woman, right? Because we did the statistic. We looked at the statistics, and women ain't that far behind when you're cheating. This is, we ahead not even by a furlong, right? So you ain't pleasing the woman, you ain't cooking nothing, you ain't cleaning nothing, you ain't doing nothing here. You're smelling stink, your hygiene off and everything. That way the woman gonna find somebody else. So you want to make sure that you're pelting the stick and you're hitting the right spots in the stomach. You can't.
Slang your wood, man.
Yeah, you gotta slang wood. You gotta be a young whippersnapper, man. You gotta be able to think. And again, I understand you may not be well endowed. You may not, be walking with a tripod. You might not be a tripod. It's still gotta be able to. There are other ways to satisfy your woman. That's all I can say about that. Because we men want willing women. We want women to be willing and open-minded in sex. So I think it's only fair that the man try to please.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Your physical attributes are what they are, but you can do other things to kind of make it the stagger. Anyhow, give me the next one, there, Neil.
Yeah.
Wait, by the way, I feel it necessary to say it. Ladies, don't approach this situation the way she's saying. Don't fake.
Yeah.
And two, can't tell the man that he ain't good. Because if you flip that and we go the other way, it may say I got fate to be. They say so already moving me. It can be enough weeping and gnashing the teeth. So let me be nice and be sensitive. What is it? How the ex would say? Temper your honesty with sensitivity. So give me number 12 then, Neil.
All right, number 12 is on. Oh, shit.
And it reads, I've got 2 vaginas. I use one for porn and the other for my husband. And then it says, she made a comment, it doesn't feel like cheating.
Brother man, that's it? No, I got no. I got to read this article down. No.
I didn't delve into it.
No. I sorry. I've got 2 vaginas. I use one. No, son. I need to know. What?
That's the Daily Mail. You know that well.
But I would like some sort of context though. Like you got wait, my sorry, I was thinking about booty head. Booty head. Anyhow, yeah, that's wild. 2 vaginas. I use one for porn and one for prawn. And you use one for your husband. That's just wild all through. You're a prawn star with a husband with 2 vagines.
Sure, it's 2023, man. But because Neil, I am who I am, just did a quick search for you. Right? And it reads, a porn star born with 2 vaginas has told how she uses one for work and another for play. Evelyn Miller from Australia's Gold Coast was diagnosed with uterus diaphylis. I'm sure I messed that up. In 2011, after years of painful sex and struggles inserting tampons. The rare condition gave the 31-year-old a double uterus, 2 sets of ovaries, and 2 vaginas, and they're all fully functional. The married mother of 2 was anxious to open up about her condition with sexual partners, but has now learned to embrace it. I'm sure your sexual partners embrace it as well. Miss Miller, who used to work as an escort, now earns £12,000 a week on OnlyFans and Pornhub through videos of solo and partner sex, including with other men. Now, here's the thing. If you got 2 vaginas, right, and you only earning $12K a week on OnlyFans and Pornhub, girlfriend need an agent, right? Girlfriend needs an agent.
To pay that 20% now, man.
but something is wrong here, as my guy Charles was saying, right? Laying bare her reality with the condition, she said it doesn't feel like cheating, as she has one vagina for work and another for play. Hopefully, nobody gets mixed up with which one is for which particular.
No, like it's got 2 work phones.
Right. Or you got 2 phones, one for work and one for personal use. I guess it's the same concept.
So she got burn a pussy. I can't help you.
Kevin Gerard, but there, man. She added, I avoided sex for so long. Guys didn't know what they were doing and they just ended up slamming their penis against my urethra. I just didn't know what was wrong with me. I felt so much anxiety around sex. I only lived with my dad at the time, so I didn't have anyone I could go to and ask privately. Okay. Google was out of the question. I lived on a remote farm and we literally only had dial-up. Condolences, darling. So I couldn't just look my symptoms up on the internet. OnlyFans has helped me to finally embrace my condition. Creating content and having people complexly fascinated by my condition is really great. Yeah, so you see what you're saying, your girlfriend need an agent, because you can't be working with 2 vaginas and only making 12 grand.
That money
I mean,
printing
it's pounds, but still.
That money printing itself.
Yeah, man. Anyhow, let me move forward. Give me the next one.
I see Dr. Carrie easing in, playing coming through side door, man. Tell us all left me alone and come to this podcast, man.
All right, then. Dr. Carrie, there's a page out for you. All right?
All right, let me go.
Yeah, so number 13. I want to call this girl so bad, but I know her rent due. I'll wait till the 9th.
Or stop dealing with women that hitting you up for money all the time.
Yeah, I had a very interesting discussion with a friend of mine today, and I was making the point to her, anytime I deal with a woman and I get robbed, that's on me.
It's on
that
you.
is not on her. It's for me to, realize, all right, I'm giving and not getting anything in return. So it's safe for me to pull stumps for that. Mm-hmm. And fellas, that's for all of you. Yeah. We would want to hold the women accountable if a woman go and she deal with a particular kind of man, and I said this to her as well. Mm-hmm. If a woman continually deals with a particular type of man that's, lash or dash and that kind of thing, we would want to hold the women responsible for that. Correctly, she's on learning taking place. Rinsing.
Yeah? See the girls?
See the girls up, right, Lee?
See Tango Fort, shout Tango Fort. They say regarding the woman with the 2 vaginas, what are they labeled? Tattoo 1 and number 2. I think if an appropriate name is thing 1 and thing 2. Or Twiddledee and Twiddledum. I don't know. Dumb and Dumber. It's so many different names.
She's on my man Mike in the house. Big up Mikey, man.
Yeah, Michael, what's going on, brother?
Thanks for coming through, brother. I think you say about 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink. Mm-hmm. So how does that work with a lady who has, these 2 vaginas? Is it a case where it's like 4 in the pink and 1 in the stink?
Live long and prosper, brother.
Live long
and prosper, brother. Live long and prosper.
I feel like that's the kind of situation that you would encounter today, you know what I mean? But yeah, back to the one we just had on screen there, folks. If you're in a situation where you are being taken advantage of, that is on you. If you allow that situation to continue for an extended period of time and you don't change it, right?
Right.
A woman can only rinse you if you allow you to rinse you.
Yep.
Yeah. And ladies, a man can only lash and dash you if you allow you to lash and dash you. You know what I mean?
Only facts.
Yeah. Don't let the man lash and dash you and then talk about all these men are good. Nah. All right. Give me next one then, because this one was hilarious to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
My girlfriend ran into her fitness instructor on vacation. Small world, LOL.
That's crazy. That's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's just small world. Imagine that. Babe. Like, see you posting a picture with this man here. We're getting on here. Man, you would not believe it, darling. They're just walking about Venice, and all of a sudden they see the man.
And here we are hugged up, taking a picture.
We hit beer bar.
Not me.
Man just happened to be jogging beer bar. I know what to tell you.
Hugged up tight. You gotta watch them trainers. Shout out my boy Ram. Watch the trainer. Yeah.
Much rare right.
Yeah, shout out Ram, man. That's my guy. Big up Rand. Rand gave an awesome presentation at the King's Gathering.
Yes, he
A
did.
couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have him at the next one. So listen up for that one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, give me the next one there, Neil.
All right, next one on screen.
So we're picking up in the middle of this conversation. It goes, Nosy How? I've been interested in you for a while now. I'm just getting available to reach out. So she says, but you don't want to cash out? He said, I was unaware that they had to pay to talk. Now, I swear to you folks, I did not write this because that sounds like a response that I would make. Anyhow, he continues, he said, I don't have any issues with assisting with anything I'm a part of. No, that is something I would not say, right? She says, you're aware? No, my guy said, so I can't get to know you without prepaying. She says, correct. I work and go to school and parent. No, my energy and time is not just open. Correct. My guy says, how much the fuck then since we are skipping steps?
Oh, God damn. Oh, fuck.
But dude came with the fire straight.
Call that. Oof. Yeah, so this is your bad, dog. Because she works, she goes to school, she's a parent. She don't have time for your ass. I'm just saying, yeah, she may want to connect, she may want companionship, and she may be going about things the wrong way, saying that you must pay and everything like that. She ain't got time to waste. I ain't gonna get on the woman for this so much because if somebody set a price for a loaf of bread. Let's say Derek selling a loaf of bread for $2, I selling a loaf of bread for $2.50, and the supermarket selling it for $10. But if you go and buy it for $10,
That you again, that you.
I can't get vets at the supermarket for setting that price. That's what they feel their bread worth. You know what I mean? By the end of the day, I could choose not to buy that bread and buy from Derek. You know what I mean? So, and before y'all say, oh, but the standard can dip. No, it's same purity bread. Same bread. Right? So don't come with that. I think that if I really were to talk to the woman about this, ladies, if you got to work, you got to go to school, and you are a parent, and you are saying you have no energy and time, and you got no time to waste, then don't be dating.
Very simple to me.
If you can say something like, not my energy and time, I ain't got the time or energy, I can't put up with this, I can't deal with this, so come, you pay what you got to do. Like you trying to rush steps, you trying to see what the man about, you trying to be real forward and blunt because you ain't got no time to waste. Sweetheart, if you got no time to waste, you ain't got the energy for it, deal with yourself and then get back into the dating market. But don't come in place hustling the dating market. It don't work so. You ain't got time or energy. You need time and energy to foster a proper relationship. So, I mean, my dude was kind of raw, but
no, I don't think so. I think that was par for the course there. I think that was, if you want to be transactional, you might say, shoot, let me skip the steps. Let me talk straight. How much it is to get to the end. My man Jason saying what annoys me is when they give away the bread to the rats alongside the road, and then want to sell the rat bit of bread at full price because I know my worth. And that's a challenge because as much as he says so trying to extort my man here, tell him ask my man about cash app she and all kind of thing. There is another dude. And we know this because she said she parents. So there is another dude who is not paying that price. Right? And I'm not going clear. Right?
Also consider
there. As I say, snatch, that's what the player just flopping boat. Yeah, you shouldn't be buying snatch. Too much about the place, just flopping boat like fish on sand.
But also too, you know what I've come to realize? Man, if you realize that a woman, because let me start from scratch. You gotta understand something. If a woman is demanding that you pay or that you gotta bring a certain amount to something, like you got to carry me to the cliff, or you got to buy me this, or you got to do that. Let me just say that there is a man, either before, presently, or in future will not be paying that price. Meaning that she's not really that into you. She's really not that into you.
Correct.
A woman always gives you cues on what she's about, right? When a woman into you, she don't extort you. She don't hold you to ransom. She don't tell you to pay this and carry me that place and whatever like that. If a woman into you, you could carry that woman for ice cream or snow cone. But the woman would enjoy your company same way as if you carry her the cliff. So as you see a woman pushing these laundry lists of demands and anything like that, like, yeah, if you want to date me my first date, you can't carry me to some place like Shafet, or you can't carry me to Lucky Horseshoe, or you got to carry me to some place like Tides, or you got to carry me to, in Chin Chin no more, but, you get what he's saying. You got to carry me to a proper restaurant, right? You got to buy me a dress, and they want my man to do my nails and stuff like that. I say, listen, sweetheart, you ain't into me.
Price too hot.
Yeah, you ain't into me. Gentlemen, it is real easy to tell when a woman is into you. That all you have to provide is your company. She's just interested in you. She's just interested in your company, again, to know you better. Irregardless is not a word. Regardless of your wealth, your status, what you drive, anything like that. No, I ain't saying, man.
I said some money around him.
I ain't saying no to pull up on you M2 or pull up by bus or whatever. Work on getting yourself to a particular place. Get yourself to a place where you can have a car, you can pay your bills and do these sort of things. Wealth is important. I'm not saying it's not important, but I'm saying if a woman comes into the dating scenario, and the first thing like, yeah, babe, I want to carry you out to date. So you thinking about carrying me? So I'm not gonna carry Lucky Horse. Oh no, I don't get in a place so local. If you want to carry me, you gotta carry me someplace stush. Right? If she said, I said, nah, you know what? Never mind. Ain't worth it. Don't tell her it's not worth it because you ain't really want to get in a back and forth. Just tell her, no worries. Because she's not into you. She into what you got or what you can provide. That's just my 2 cents.
You see my baby Tricks in the house. Big respects, baby Tricks. Say exactly why would I pay a full price when someone else getting the same thing free? Shaking my head. Steve says not only getting it free, but getting much bigger slices, and you're getting crumbs. Dr. Kerry says, Derek says, sandwich got you beat. I say 2 chocolate scoops and waffle cone for the win. Yeah.
Yep. Simple like that.
Easy.
Yep.
All right, can you press on? You got another link.
Yep, you're on screen.
You can't leave your wife because she was impregnated by another man. No, go to the war room and pray for your marriage.
Oh, we have gotten to that type. We got into that part of the show. Oh, we are here.
That other guy is nothing but just a home wrecker that must never be allowed to win. A good husband doesn't just quit.
Oh, Jesus. You can't leave your wife because she was impregnated by another man. Not that she was unfaithful.
It's your mantra. I love it.
Not that the woman had an indiscretion. Not that the woman sleep with another man. Not that the woman betrayed your trust. She was impregnated by another man. Go to the war room and pray for your marriage. Now, I like about no, I won't be very clear. While I do, I would say that I am a Christian. I do believe in God. I do believe in, there's some things I do question, but I say my prayers in the morning and pray for, give thanks and that sort of stuff, go to church and everything like that. Every now and then. Should go a little more often, but this is my thing. Far as I understand, God helps those who help themselves, right? Now, if I pray for my marriage, right? That's not, like, God is not, God didn't go to Hogwarts. The man didn't just say, oh, you pray for that, poof. The indiscretion or the transgression has been suddenly eliminated. No,
Jason, you can't left. You know what? Necessary. Just sit down and take this here, man. Come on, man.
No. Come back, Jason. No. You know what you Jason can't get away? Because yesterday, you put that 6 brown chicks in me, right? Yesterday, that last one, right? You who dropped that there. You. That you must be accountable. You get a chair for another man, you gotta be accountable. But this is essentially part 2 of that. This is the other side of the coin. The man is telling you, so your wife get impregnated by another man. You understand? You must be held accountable. You must be held to account, man. Pray for your wife. Work on your marriage. Don't walk away. Don't walk away, Jason. God helps those who help themselves. Yes, prayer is important, but you must have the desire for both parties to work on it. Now, if you do have...
both parties got to be both it.
Good. So now, if she is impregnated by another man, the context that they're not telling you is she sorry? What is she willing to do? What is she willing to say? How is she willing to work on this? I am not saying it is impossible for a marriage to work after such a transgression, but let's be honest. If there's any reason to done with somebody, is an extra child in the relationship that ain't yours, man or woman. Don't get tired. I think, no, as I got older, I realized, if you're not taking care of home and you're not doing certain things, you can hold a horn. You can hold a bad times horn, right? But certainly don't bring home a child too. Like, don't harm me. Use condoms or not use condoms. Choose not to deal with the situation. You can't tell me you're pregnant. You can't tell me you used to be pregnant. You can't tell me you're pregnant.
But
that is telling.
Yesterday, we had a woman that went home to she husband, none of my bosses. So, kind of wailing.
Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I understand the dad that stepped up. They're teasing me with this, the dad that stepped up. And a lot of people trying to shame this thing about paternity fraud, saying, oh, that ain't nothing, men need to step up and be a father, deal with the situation. You love the woman or you don't love the woman, here tune, right?
Hold the jacket, man.
Listen, I wear a 42 regular. I like my slim fit, so I may have to get it a little taken in or whatever because my dimensions are a bit unique. But I'm wearing a 32 short. Nah. A 36 short, I'm wearing that. So I am sorry to tell you, if we are dating or we are husband and wife, especially if we are husband and wife, you come home and tell me, babe, not only have I cheated on you, but I am pregnant for another man. I will say, well, we had a good ride. We had a good run. I wish you and your child and everybody all the best. I'm done with that. How do you come back
Gotta
from
go to the war room?
Gotta
go to the war room, man.
Listen,
gotta pray over this thing.
I personally don't know how to come back from that.
It can be fixed, my brother.
By prayer to God.
But here's the thing. That only works if you had a person about it too. If you had a person about it. Because, and I'm being, fix that. Should use another story, but I believe it can be fixed, right? Because we've seen that for years on the other side. Men have got two families and all kind of thing, right? It can be fixed. But only if both parties are willing to make roasting me here.
I know you here talking. You hear Dipsy doodling the hell over this.
Roasting me. I am not Dipsy doodling because I believe it can be fixed. We have seen men for generations have two families and they only meet at funeral. Only my old man died, right? And or we've seen the other situation where a man come and say, tell a woman, yeah, I went into here, so I had this little one here. You can take care of he.
And that woman, and hold on, brother man. And that woman is a saint. That woman is akin to Mother Teresa. That woman is holier than thou.
Exactly. So it can be fixed if you're willing to work on it. No.
The outlier does not, the exception does not make the rule.
Should you attempt to fix it is another story.
No, here we get to it.
Should you is another story. I would not suggest nobody do that because men a little different, right? Women are, supposed to be the natural nurturers, etc., etc. So it's easier for women, especially if they've gone to a particular place, to be accepting of a child that is not theirs. Men, it's bad. This song, we don't really care about children that ain't ours.
I remember my mom burning my
yeah, these little badass kids.
F them kids, man.
Yeah. So we look at it like, yeah, these are my kids. So F them kids, right? Because our makeup is different. Our approach to children is different. No, I say that, but let me say this. If you and a woman in a relationship and the woman got children, or somebody else. You are going into the relationship. It's a new thing. You know the woman got a child or children. You can say, hey, all right. Hey. The much like Steve Harvey did. Show Steve Harvey. I love this woman, so I can deal with it to a winner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, how many ever children she got. I can take on her because I love this woman. So by rights, I can love one too. Right? But should you want to do it? Probably not. Anyhow, let me press on. Give me number 17 and 18 because they're connected. Because again, leading on from what we just talked about. You got it there?
Yeah, you're on screen.
From the Daily Load, a husband got a girlfriend who looks just like his wife, and it saved their marriage. When this woman caught her husband cheating on her, and she decided to take drastic measures by introducing another woman into their relationship who looks exactly like her. Tamina and her husband Brian have been together for over 5 years, but started having problems when she realized he hadn't been faithful to her. In an effort to bring their relationship back to life, and keep her husband on the straight and narrow, Tamina decided they should try polyamory. When she started looking for a third partner, the best place to look was Brent's Facebook because he just adds girls and girls and girls, she recalled on YouTube channel Love Don't Judge. Eventually, they came across Kyra, and it was a perfect match. From their long blonde braids and fake eyelashes to their countless tattoos and matching outfits, Kyra and Tamina are pretty much identical. And that is a costume they're wearing, so that's easy to pull off. Anyhow, and that's exactly the way they like it. It's definitely made us stronger. We are best friends. This is a missing link that I was trying to figure out. Thoughts on this?
Right. So this is actually perfect because he did a good job of segueing from bringing home another child from a woman with a child from another man to this, because it's all infidelity, is all in the same wheelhouse. And this woman here, she apparently went into her war room and she prayed, and she came out of the war room with
she
come up with. I mean, kudos to her. You got a man that is a philanderer. Just say, shoot, let me keep it in house. You know what I'm saying? Get somebody that look like you so that you don't ever get jealous or envious of, like, let's say he's a light-skinned woman and, he got a dark woman, or, she probably got bigger breasts than you, or she probably got like a thinner waist. You get somebody like you so that you don't ever go worry like, this man like this other woman better than me. Nah, there's the same stomach. It's the same stomach. Or same packaging, lining of the stomach. I would say that I want to be clear. Because when we talk about infidelity, right, and we see stories like this versus what we just did, a lot of people will start to say, oh, but why can't y'all men take this and men can't take a horn? And we get into a really funny gray area, right? I think if you have a partner and the partner can't stop cheating, you love this person, you got to make a decision on, well, first you got to decide, is it causing you, breaking up your night rest? Like, you worry about this man is and everything like that. And then second, you got to say, well, if this is not making me happy, how can I be happy in this situation? If you cannot be happy in that situation, remove yourself. If you don't mind an extra person coming into the relationship, shoot. If you want to go as far as to get somebody look like your partner, go for it. But please, 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 please don't see these things on the internet where they say, go to your war room and pray when your wife bring home another body child. And when you man cheating for you all the time, you're going to find a stunt double. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because cat luck and dog luck. And trust me, these are exceptions to the rule.
Yeah, you see, we did a short there with a woman adding a second husband to her particular situation, or Carl
and Tiger.
And I'll tell you this, apparently, and I saw it somewhere, I can't remember where I saw it, but I need to get it so we can talk about that in part 2 of that short, because they added a third guy.
Derek minds, Derek, as you was always tell me, you ain't gonna tell Lace to back up conversation,
right?
You ain't gonna tell Lace to back conversation.
I am not making up this stuff. I am not making this stuff up. It is what it is, right? And I see my man Jason says to me, that understands the same way. If he can cheat, let him go for the stunt double, not a wild girl from outside the street.
Can you imagine, right? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? My man getting frisky with his woman and thing. My man said, it's time for some backdoor action. Woman said, hold on, cut. Stunts. Bring in these stunts, man.
Bring the stunt. But anyhow, folks, this is episode 211. This is fan submission. Like, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to ensure that you're not missing any of the content we got for you guys. And again, you can see we got some wellness up here tonight. So give me number 19, Neil, because this one is for you guys. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Yeah, let's get it.
My latest abortion was 19 weeks. When I found out it was a boy, I said, no, we do not need more men in this world. I paid top dollar. I went to a state where they could do it that late. I hate them. Ain't gonna blame me for producing men.
The queer hoochie is her my gosh. What do you want me to say here? The woman hit man to the point where she would get an abortion at 19 weeks for a boy. And this called be the problem. This called be hatred, misogyny and patriarchy. This is misandry. See this? See that? Look at that. Look. See? Look, put it back on screen. Look at that. Look. That's misandry. That is shoot. That ain't even misandry. That is downright hate. You are willing to terminate your baby boy because you hate men so much. First things first. But hold on.
Baby.
I was Jesus Christ. Derek. I was no coming to answer. I said, how you get baby, my girl? You take a turkey baster? You went to the clinic, you went to a bite? I understand. And don't you know that there's a likelihood of getting a boy? Like, I understand. Well, you know, just take that money that you pay for the abortion, a little couple thousand stay, and go and get a genetically engineered girl for yourself. And that's why everything you see on the internet, you don't take a serious no call. I can't take this serious. So you hate men, you don't want to produce men, but you sleep with a man. I understand. Or is this one of these things where you slept with a woman slept with a trans woman?
Okay, yeah.
But then if you hate men so much, a penis should just turn you off. I am fascinated. I wish Dr. Carey was here that could give us an insight on this because I don't understand the psychology here.
Actually, Dr. Carey is in the chat wall.
Oh yes.
Same thing.
Well, I guess she's bereft, so even her expertise cannot help us. But yeah, ladies, I'm gonna put it on screen again because it's important, right? No, I ain't saying every woman thinks of this. Shoot, I ain't even saying the overwhelming majority of women think like this. This is a very small percentage of women that think like this, but they do indeed think like that. See, when you all talk about men being misogynist and all this and all that, it's not the majority of men. And certainly we don't hate women to the point where if we hear that we wife having a girl child, we like, oh, God, terminate that. No, this is wild. This is wild.
Yeah. Misandry is worldwide, my friend, and prevalent, and we don't want to acknowledge that, but hey.
But here's a very, very important thing though, Derek. Can you imagine a man posting something like that on the flip side on a social media platform?
No, I cannot.
That person will not have access to the internet again.
That would be the last posting. Yeah. Anyhow, give me number 20 there, my brother.
On screen.
Modern women, real men are not intimidated by you. They just don't want to deal with the attitude you've developed because you have an education and a good job.
Facts. That is my commentary on that. 1000% facts.
Yeah. You might want to say that. I know a lot of people like to think that it's more than that, but it's really not. Give me 21.
There you are.
I got a question because my girls disagree with me. If you go to the casino with a dude, isn't he supposed to split his winnings with you? My date won over $1,200 and I only left with $200. I felt that was showing signs of being skinny or tight, stingy of you, I suppose as if stingy, if you will. She continues. Granted, I didn't pay for Ish the entire night and he gave me the money to gamble and win the $200, But why would I leave with 200 and he won over a G? That's crazy to me. I don't know, but I left with my face tight as ish. Then it loosened up because we had fun all night. But still.
This sounds very familiar. We either do this in a short, this is either a really short, or we probably get this in the group chat. I had a conversation about it, but I feel like I talked about this before. Maybe I didn't talk about it in public, so here we go. My girl, you was out with a man. Might carry you gambling. Might win some money. He might give you $200. Of the $1,200, that is, let me do quick math. That is 1/6. That's about approximately 16% of the winnings. 16.6667% of the winnings. You know what he could have given you? Or sorry, you know what you were really and truly entitled to?
What tight? I got you covered.
You were entitled to nothing. You understand? The mere fact that that man said, shit, I win some money, I'm feeling loose, half for $200. You talk split the winnings, and it don't sound like, you said a ninja. You said a dude. So you ain't say a husband. You ain't say a boyfriend. You said a ninja. So this Malik, he ain't got no title. This Malik, he just said, man, look, what you doing, babe? I want to carry up on a date.
Man X.
My ex, right? Ninja X. The man just said, I just said the real thing in my head. That's funny. But you might carry you out. Might waste some money. The man was generous enough to give you $200. Generous enough. Call, you know what that man could have bought you? That man could have bought you a ring pot and a pack of condoms. No.
Pretty low loves, man.
Pretty low loves. No. He gave you $200. And you saying that it's showing that he's stingy? You get saying, huh? Why loss? Ladies, see this here? Again, don't take up for a rage because you out with a man and the man got it like that. You ain't got no official title with this man. Especially, you're known to the law courts as a couple, and you come in talking about how long you entitled to half a saying. You wanna go it backward, yeah? You go it backward, shoot. Lucky that man win a little more, because that man probably would have left you say a casino. That man with $1 million in that casino, you probably would have carry you home. You tell, look, half of $30 for your Uber, get home safe. So you should be grateful you get that $200.
Yo. Give me that Sunday, Neil. Let me come forward. Folks, this is episode 211 of the live stream. This is fan submission night. Again, try to clear out the phone, you know what I mean? To make the room. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. That's the process our admission as you come on in. Hit the like button. We get the likes up. So yeah, give me the next one there, Neil.
Next one there.
So she says, I just did it for some extra money during quarantine, but it took off. So I do it here and there. It's not porn. It's just fun. Just don't judge me. He says, I don't judge anyone, but we're not going to dinner anymore. She says, wait, why? Because I have an effing OnlyFans. He says, no, I think it's pretty cool and entrepreneurial. I'm just not spending $200 in 3 hours of my night when I can see you naked for $6.99 right now. She says, oh my God, you dick.
I'm glad. Yeah. What he carry out for? Man knows everything he needs to know about you with the OnlyFans. Don't judge, I will judge. You got OnlyFans. You bought the clout. You would do anything for cash. Probably don't have a moral. You probably have a very low moral center. So why you trying to wife you up, carry you up on dinner and trying to get to know you? But shoot, if I know you have for breakfast for $6.99, why you carry you up? I am
Tim said, just love how these men skipping to the point. Yeah,
get
these
to
are
the point.
Award winners.
Yeah, this the Rasta man annoying. Yeah. This is personally, if you do OnlyFans or if you are of the streets, like truly known in the streets, I got a reason to pick you up.
Here's the thing, again, I had a very interesting conversation today with a friend of mine, and I said to her, women want to be able to do what they want to do, and that is fine, right? The problem comes when women want to do what they want to do without consequences. life don't really work like that, right? So if you are free to go out there, and you know, as my man said, put it up there upon the gram. Sorry, not the gram. Put it upon the internet for $6.99. You are perfectly free to do that. The unfortunate thing is, much like this dude, most men will think like this guy. Most men are going to say, "Well, shoot, I don't want to be spending money on a woman that other people." I understand that you would have past relationships and all that. I may understand that, but men do not want to be going somewhere where everybody knows your name. No, men don't want to do that. It's just the reality of it. You could call us intimidated, but your empowerment, your liberation, your sexual due diligence, you could call it what you want to call it. But the fact of the matter is, men do not want women who, as Neil said, are known to the streets. That is just a simple fact of life. Give me the next one there, my brother.
All right, let's get it. Next one is oh yes, my mind.
Fellas, this is a harsh reality here. Brace for this one. She may not cheat, but she knows who's next. Stay woke. And it says, read again, slower this time. She may not cheat, but she knows who's next. Stay woke.
Or more importantly, she know who is not. The present continues.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Be mindful of that, fella.
Yeah. There, as you always said, there is not that is what you say about is only that is your turn now?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's your turn.
Put it on flag nowhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, this next one was interesting. Right? This next one was very, very interesting. Put it on screen for you because this one I could not process. So this is a 24-year-old female, 5'5", 124 pounds on the left, and then she went up to 311 pounds. Right? In 3 years, she says. Right? So she put on the equivalent of 187 pounds in those 3 years. And she said she put on weight to show women can be beautiful no matter what.
I would say this, right? I think it is rather commendable. Sorry, I didn't mean to put it back on screen. I think it's admirable, right? Because this shows dedication. It shows commitment. It shows sheer will. These are great characteristics to have.
Great qualities.
Right? These are great qualities. Because in 3 years you put on 187 pounds to prove a point.
That's Tex undoing.
No, I'm sorry. But I mean, weight aside, them is characteristics you want in a person. Because imagine if she put that into your relationship. The commitment, honor, and duty. Imagine she focused on that. So back to reality, you would rather put on 187 pounds in 3 years to prove a point and worsen your health, put yourself at risk to prove a point. When you land on the coffin, decide she was such a beautiful person, but you dead though, idiot. At 27.
What point you prove?
Yeah, I understand. I mean, looking at the picture on the left, I mean, she could have do with 2 cheeseburgers, but oh my goodness gracious, my girl. Like that belly look, you ever see somebody with a big belly that it look like swollen? Like it's like unhealthy?
I try to figure out what's the point.
That you can be beautiful no matter what.
But what you mean here?
Clout.
I don't even know if it's that. I don't get it. Baby Trick says it sounds like an excuse to get fat.
Nah, that's not an excuse to get fat, my boy. It's 100. No. That's if it was 50 pounds. 187 pounds in 3 years, my man. That is sheer determination. Nah, that ain't. Nah, Tricks, boy. Sounds like an excuse to get fat. No, boy, though. That is purposely eating bad every day for 3 years. That's purposely not doing certain things for 3 years.
I want to believe that they had some illness involved.
I mean,
I can't see why somebody would just do that.
Yeah.
To themselves. Because again, that registering to me, that ain't making any sense. Why somebody would feel the need to do that, But anyhow, Give me the next one there, Neil. Because we've all had that message that comes through from one of these Samsung people, right? From Lord knows where they are, or in the Middle East or whatever. So this guy, he gets a message. Hello, how are you doing today? And your family? And my guy says, dog, not tonight, please. And get horned and my belly hurt it bad.
Man, he missed an opportunity because he could have said, man, look, that was one reason we are, man. I know I normally try to scam me all my millions, telling me about my great uncle dead in Africa and left me $150 million euro, but I get a hard head, dog. I need some advice. Man, to man. Man, to man. I ain't gonna say no money, like, you ain't got my bank account nor name, but as a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's truly something else.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the one. So this one from Shay Sharday. Yeah, another content creator, and she posted this on her community tab. It says, dating standards for men: 6 pack, 6 feet, 6 inches, 6 figures, ex-thug that loves Jesus, hard worker but always available, strong yet sensitive, hard yet soft, ladies man but loyal, no kids but wants a single mother. Standards for women: take me as I am. That's Shay Sharday.
Flaws and all, but you know what a lot of women will counter and say to this, that men have standards for women too. Like a lot of women would posit that she must be virtuous but a freak in bed. She must be gorgeous. She must be willing to be submissive. She must be willing to cook and clean. Like they say that men have standards too, right? And it's funny because every man that I speak to, I'm being a resident man myself, and there, you two being a man, yeah, we literally just want peace of mind. We don't need you to cook for we, clean for we. We don't need you to look.
Especially in 2023.
Listen, I have no problem in getting into a groove with a woman where whoever cooks, whoever cleans, whoever does, they got certain things that I just not comfortable doing. And there's a trade-off. So I don't like folding clothes, but I wash everything in the house though. I wash every stitch of cloth in the house, but I ain't falling at it. Right? No. I ain't necessarily, and that's not even a deal breaker for me, because I ain't walking up to a woman and saying, you look good and you got good qualifications, right? But you can fold clothes. Nah. Like, men just want to know that you are open-minded and willing, and that you are not going to bring issues into the life. Right? That's what we want. Like this whole thing that the woman got to look like Eva Mendes, or she got to look like Beyonce, or like, we just want a woman that's willing. We work out the rest in juggling.
I've seen too many of our friends who, as I was say earlier, the guys that like big girls and stuff like that. They got big girls voice, but like to look at certain other things. We know that don't necessarily hold true. A man's like, you know what? Yeah, I could dig she because she do XYZ and we cool. So yeah, men do want, because we always hear, you want a lady in the street with a freak in the sheet. We know that, right? But again, that comes down to a woman being willing. That's what men want. Men want a woman that's willing. We don't want you to go there and rack up mileage. Then to talk about you was doing sexual due diligence. I come and present it,
Is my working? Look. I know the place, man. Is my working? Look.
Yeah, men don't necessarily need that. But I just need to know if are you willing to try some things to please you. I'm gonna make that work. You know what I mean? Anyhow, give me the next one there, so Neil.
All right.
Math ain't mathing. It reads, she says, hey, can you send me $250 for the babysitter tonight? So my guy responds, he says, hey, you want me to pay for your babysitter and the date? I guess she says, you're the man, right? I'm a single mother of 3, and this is part of dating me. The guy says, wow, this is not in my budget. I had a real nice evening planned for us, and it can't add $250 to the evening. I'm sorry, she says. Wow. Enjoy the evening by yourself. Tired of dating broke men.
The only reason I'm not going to give this man a Keelan award is because he had too much words for this woman. No, sorry. The reason why I'm not going to give you a Keelan award, my brother, is because you pick up a single woman, single mother of 3. My bad. Sorry. I was. You pick up a single mother of 3, my man. But she want help. She want assistance. She want a sponsor. So the fact that you shout and talking about, wow, this is not my budget. No, brother. You pick up a woman and her 3 children, you got to be willing to out money. You must be willing to understand money coming. Right? I know we would have covered it here in this space. And since then, I've kind of had I don't want to say a change of thought, but I had a ease in my stance. You know, normally we would have said that, you know, picking up a single mother is usually a stressful endeavor, right? But I've come to say, you know, you, especially as you get older and, you know, you start to realize that women, as Derek say, you know, you ain't exploring nothing, you ain't discovering nothing, you ain't planting a flag away. Chances are the ground was fertile where you tried to plant that flag and it got little fruit. That's fine. That's no problem, right? But you have to understand that if you pick up a woman that has a child or children, she will want assistance. She would want help. She would want some sort of support, right? Now, there are some women that don't need nothing from the new man. The old man got it covered, or she got it covered and don't need your assistance. That is fine. But the point remains is if you are looking to carry out a woman that has children, you are saying to her, I am willing to cover you and these children in protection. Regardless if you're trying to get stomach or trying to get she better. You are showing this woman by carrying her out, especially on this expensive date that you have planned this wonderful evening. You are signaling, I got you covered. This goes back to what we was talking about earlier with the woman that thought about how one she is a single parent with a job and school and all sorts of things and all sorts of things, right? Brother man, you pick up a mother of 3, you gotta know that she got a lot. She only thing she got going on is the ring, quite literally. So what you picking this woman for? And you know, coming to fate moves on top, but you upset? You either pay for the babysitter or don't pick up the woman with 3 children at all. That's just me.
I'll say this, right? Again, earlier today, it was in a lengthy conversation with a friend of mine. And the challenge here that men have, and this, yeah, ladies, this is some harsh reality here. Men see women who have children as like easy targets, right? Because it's like, how much you could really demand of me here? I mean, like, you are not on the level of the single childless woman, so you can't call for single childless things, right? That's one. And 2 is like, you know, we see we had a video where we did all the whole set of women saying, well, yeah, you go. And we have one lady in particular who was in the car saying, don't say, well, yeah, you know, you got to plan an activity, get me out.
Yeah, get me kayaking.
Yeah. Send an Uber for me,
Mm-hmm.
all them kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Men will say, you know, and women understand this too, right? This is the part that I think needs to be clear. Women understand this. Women understand that, and men understand it too. Men can know that they cannot come to a woman and say, yeah, he just wants a stomach. Men can't do that. Mm-hmm. If a man walks up to a woman, he cannot say, hey, listen, darling, as you see, I like seeing, I want to see how much, like my guy earlier tonight, how much for the stomach? Because now, it has broken down. The interaction is broken down to strictly a transaction. Mm-hmm. And for the time it is money exchanging for sex, we know what it's called that. Mm-hmm. Right?
And it is illegal in most places.
So a man can't come and say, well, yeah, how much for your stomach? Straight up. So a man got to pay indirectly. But can you out for dinner? Can you on a date? Etc. 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 Women understand that. So women say, you know what? This is the price here. And they call for the want. So, yeah, send me $250 for the babysitter. What babysitter you get? That's $250. But how long you plan to be out?
Well, it's it's 3 children, and you know she might be planning not to come home at night. So,
right. So you put that in the cost. So the cost now, in order to get access to you and your stomach, is $250 for the babysitter, $200 or whatever it is for the dinner, the money to get you there, etc., etc. So if this man had gone through with that, he paying nearly $1,000. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
But that's
just for this access.
Yep, and that's where you gotta pay if you want mother 3.
right?
Because you got sure you could provide for four most, and including yourself.
But where the transaction is get crossed up is that if this man was interested in that, he would have paid out $250 for that babysitter.
Normal.
This man just wants sex. This man wants stomach.
Yep, that's all he wanted.
This man wants stomach.
Fact.
And he's also not prepared to pay that much to get it.
Right.
So that's really what's going on there. So you got the women that understand a man can't just come and step to you. Well, depending on who he is, can I just step to you and say, yeah, give me your stomach. You got to pay. So you got to pay. And is Coach Greg Adams say all men pay. All men pay. So you're either paying directly, which usually ends up being cheaper, or you pay indirectly.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So my man decided, I ain't paying indirectly and certainly not that much money.
Mm-hmm.
So my man said, nah. And women understand, but I can't just go there for free. I can't be getting that stomach for free. Well, where do you think this is?
Yep.
And that is where we got the lines crossed up later.
Yep, this is all on him, man. This is all on this dude because mistake number one is if you're just looking, if Derek, which I feel there's an accurate assessment, you're just trying to get stomach. A mother of three, my man, how good this woman look? Like how low of morals you have are you trying to state a mother of three? That's how low the hanging fruit is for you.
I don't think it's a matter of is it a matter of morals? He may genuinely be attracted to the woman. I feel because there gotta be something there. I think is a case where it's like, or I am genuinely attracted to this woman.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the fact that I should have to his brain, I should be paying less for this woman. And let me be very careful. I'm saying paying less figuratively.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Not that you're trying to purchase the woman or is some kind of bartering going on. But to his brain, this man say to himself, this woman cannot be calling for the same thing a woman who is single and childless will call for. So I am essentially paying less.
Mm-hmm.
So when you come and you say, yeah, all right, pay $250 for babysitter. No, the man tell himself, well, I had all this money in the budget. You literally said that. Didn't say any budget. You were supposed to I supposed to buy some what is called Happy Meals or whatever for the children.
Yep.
Get them a couple hamburgers to keep them quiet. You come up with me, egg you, I went and done you, stomach at the end. That's the end of the transaction.
Yep.
But it don't work like that because women understand and men understand to approach a woman and say, yeah, just how much for the stomach. It's a little rude, a little out of place. You make certain assumptions about the woman character, so you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, give me 28 there, Neil.
All right, let's get 20.
This one is from the New York Post.
Yo, boy. Let's get it.
Plus size traveler demands free seats, better accommodations on airlines. A plus size travel social media influencer, that is definitely too much name, demanded that airlines better accommodate larger passengers when traveling. Jaylyn Cheney from Vancouver, Washington, started the Change.org petition, demand for the FAA to protect plus-size customers, detailing several demands to ensure larger passengers can fly without issues. Cheney kicked off the petition claiming she and her fiancé were subjected to discrimination on a recent flight from Pasco, assuming that is, I can't make an assumption of what that is, to Denver, which roughly
Washington.
I'm assuming it's Washington, which roughly takes just over 2 hours. She claims other passengers refused to sit next to them, with the pair receiving hateful comments and disapproving looks while traveling. As plus-size travelers, my partner and I have unfortunately experienced discrimination and discomfort while flying, the content creator wrote in her petition. The influencer wrote it is not the first time she felt discriminated against while flying. On another flight, I was forced to occupy only one seat with a movable armrest that caused me pain and bruises, she wrote, citing that when she and her fiancé purchased extra seats on their own, they are still mistreated by other passengers and airline staff. Cheney said her experiences flying caused her pain and vulnerability, and that the airline companies have a responsibility to consider people of larger size when booking flights, and is requesting the FAA to step in to enforce her demands.
Oh, her demands.
Her demands.
Language matters.
The FAA must require all airlines to implement a clear customer of size policy that prioritizes the comfort and well-being of all passengers. This policy should include clear guidelines on accommodating larger passengers, such as providing larger seats, seatbelt extenders, alternative seating arrangements. Cheney wrote in the petition. All plus-size passengers should be provided with an extra free seat, or even 2 or 3 seats, depending on their size, to accommodate their needs and ensure their comfort during the flight. For plus-size passengers who purchase extra seats on their own, Cheney wants the airlines to fully reimburse their additional seats, saying this process should be straightforward. The FAA currently has no seat size requirement for airlines, with the average seat width in economy travel being 17 inches and 30 inches of leg room when a seat is pitched back, according to Reuters. Cheney also called on the airlines to provide additional airport assistance to plus-size travelers as necessary, including wheelchair assistance and priority boarding, along with proper employee training to handle sensitive situations and providing appropriate customer service for larger travelers. Her petition also calls for larger size bathrooms for plus-size travelers, saying planes should have at least one wheelchair accessible restroom. Yes, we can agree with that. For bathrooms, the average size is around 24 inches wide, depending on the airline, which is 10 inches less than the average porta potty, according to the Washington Post. But the airlines and the FAA aren't the only arm of air travel that Cheney has called out in the petition, with the TSA getting a piece of her mind with how they could better handle plus-size passengers. The TSA should implement clear guidelines for screening plus-size travelers, train agents on how to respectfully interact with plus-size travelers, offer sensitivity training, and provide accessible screening equipment. Cheney's petition has gained 3,951 signatures of her set goal of 5,000 as of Saturday morning. Cheney labels herself as a plus-size travel, fashion, and lifestyle creator and has nearly 100,000 followers on Instagram.
Right. Oh, sorry. Right. So recently I got the opportunity to travel. And as a man that's 6'5", and there I'm sure you could, think this.
Most definitely I can.
Right. We do not get extra leg room when flying economy. We do not get special concessions. And in recent years, you have to pay for extra leg room. So like if you wanted to, let's say you wanted to get one of the first row of seats, and it is already you got to pay the switch with somebody essentially, right?
Let me be real. We don't even get extra headroom, dog.
No, we do not. No, we do not. No, we do not. I think that while it is because let me treat this in good faith, right? Let's say she has a medical condition or whatever, and she is overweight. That is fine. She has to travel. She still has to get around. I do agree certain concessions must be made for overweight passengers, right? For plus size passengers, right? But by the same token, demanding that a flight either widen its seats or gives free seats is asking a lot, because unless you could, if you could prove that there's a medical condition, if you could bring something that says that you are morbidly obese because of Y or pituitary gland or something like that. Yeah, if you just come off the street and you is 300 pounds because you just like my girl earlier that put on 187 pounds in 3 years. I can't help you. It's a money making venture.
Exactly.
So shoot, I was in the plane like this. I was in the plane, saw my 2 elbows in my side, jerking me hard. Right? I had next to me, I had one way I had an old lady, another one I had an old gentleman. I ain't got much space, so I could have said, "Well, shoot, I was 6'5". They ain't got the concessions for me, and I am sure I'm definitely not the tallest man to ever travel, right? And it's like, there's an entitlement that freaks me out in this day and age, where we feel that just because of our bad decisions in some cases, or poor eating habits, or lack of exercise, and or want to live a lifestyle that is not necessarily the healthiest, that we should be rewarded for it whenever we travel. It don't make sense to me. You see, I am 6'5" because of my genetics. If you're a plus size person because of your genetics,
It's
if you
different.
are a plus size person because you just can't exercise discipline, but by the same token, you cannot ask a company that's in business to give free seats, especially in this age when plane travel is rare expensive. You can't expect the man to just give you free seats.
I'm saying, and because what's going to happen there now too, because you want wider seats, okay? So you want wider seats, which means now you're going to have less seats in a row, which means now less people, which means the price of airline ticket going through the roof even further.
Yep.
And guess what? Airlines don't make the money.
They don't. They do not.
Richard Branson said famously one time, you know how you to become a millionaire, be a millionaire, be a billionaire, and buy an airline.
Yep.
Yeah? Just lose money steadily to become a millionaire, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, so biggest seat, like you want people to change the bathroom. So now the people got to retrofit the entire airline, the entire airplane to accommodate you because you want a wider seat, you want a wider bathroom. You know what I mean? They wanted to give you a free seat, and then if you pay for a seat, the people got to reimburse you. As you said, the entitlement is on steroids here.
Fascinating to me.
Yeah. The people that want to be in a ZR, like people that can't 10 people from wherever, from a 4-hour flight. They want to get as many people on that flight as possible so the flight makes sense.
Especially those shorter flights, because if I could be stand to correction, but I think I read somewhere where they said that those shorter route flights, especially those routes where they have multiple, there's a cost to that. And even though it's almost like those shorter routes between the aviation expenditure, the fuel and everything like that ain't worth it. You got to pay the pilots, the crew, everything like that. You got to pay the various levies and everything like that at the airport to take off for 2 hours and land. Would that make any sense?
Yeah.
Right? So a lot of these shorter routes, you just got to commute to other places and get to those places. Right? So in my opinion, I don't know. I think that, I mean, don't get me wrong. I went in the bathroom there, so up on the plane, and it's like, shoot.
Bathroom tight.
Yeah. I literally cannot stand up and do a 360 in a bathroom without hitting some part of me. Right? But what I can do, I can demand that the man make the plane bigger. I know if they make it bigger, it can cost me more.
It can cost you more.
Exactly. So, and it already costs a lot. So, I mean, are you willing to pay the extra cost? Because they ain't gonna start crying, cheese or bread so expensive to fly. Now all of a sudden, now the price gone up by 500 US. Oh, Lord, have mercy, boys. Me, they're trying to kill the small man. If you have a medical condition that's making you overweight, right? Then consider there are several different alternatives, because there are planes that do have larger seats. There are planes that do have, those planes are going to be more expensive. You understand? But if you are navigating this world as a person where things are not designed for you, like myself and Derek and other tall people, and plus size people, it's just part of travel. It's just part of travel. No, I understand that you may say, there was a story I heard where there was a guy that was 6'9" that was getting on a plane, and he paid for extra leg room. He paid $1,500 for extra leg room, and he did not get that extra leg room. Now that is a different kettle of fish. That's a different conversation. If you paid for the seat and they said you can have it, you paid the money, and then you can't get it, that's different. But don't come and tell me that you are entitled, like, the planes they met for you, you are a small fraction of the commuters every day on these planes.
Exactly. You are one of the outliers. You're the anomaly.
So you want the world to change. You want the entire infrastructure of aviation to change because you overweight. But I know what to tell you. I know what to tell you.
That is essentially what girlfriend is saying.
Let me say here real quickly, though, the discrimination and if taking her above board, the discrimination, the looks, and the disparaging remarks, there's no need for that. That part is bare junk. Don't, like, you know what I mean? If I do agree some people need sensitivity training. I think people need to know how to deal with varying situations and passengers. But by the same token, there's no reason for you to say nasty things to people or to treat people less than human or as if they're inconvenienced because of their situation or whatever. You understand?
I'm curious as to what
Was said.
Was really said.
Yeah, because it may.
Anyway.
I mean, as they say, treating above board, or really and truly, it may not have been something worth. Anyhow,
exactly.
Yeah.
But they don't want to make that assumption.
Yeah.
You say we take it in good faith that she was indeed discriminated against, and people say stuff that was untoward. So let me get the last one for the night, folks. This is 9:50, 10 minutes of 10 in Barbados, the rest of Eastern Caribbean. This is fan submission night. You are indeed watching the live stream, episode 211, fan submission night. These are the things you would have sent us over the past couple of months. We had them there sitting down and we brought them all out for you. And tonight we just did the screenshots, as you would have noticed. On Thursday night, we're gonna get into the videos. So
yeah, boy, and that is real. That is the creme de la creme.
Yeah, that's really wellness is really coming. The coup de grace, as we see on this channel.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, the coup de grace.
So this one came in hot over the past couple of days. And this one's from Rap House TV, and it reads: UFC middleweight champion Israel Adesanya ex-girlfriend takes him to court for half of his wealth and money because, get this, folks, they dated too long and she supported his career.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I confused.
She's his ex-girlfriend.
Right, put it on screen here.
And she's taking him to court for half. Because they dated to her money. They dated too long. And she helped him with his career.
It's probably one of these situations where she's suing for half, hoping to get.
She supported his career.
Right. She's suing for half, hoping to get what? An eighth? You shoot for the moon, you shoot for the stars and end up in the moon. I think this is a ticklish one. The easiest answer, the immediate answer is you're then married. So legally you're not covered.
Yeah.
And the second school of thought, like the pushback or the counter argument to that is that if she did indeed support the career, if she was literally in the gym with him as he was training or whatever and on the come up, then yes, one can argue she's entitled to something. But the problem with this is that you got to be able to show receipts. If she was able to show receipts now and show like, like gym membership here and I pay for the entry fee to this fight and I pay, like if she could show that, I don't know, maybe she could find some sort of leg to stand on. Because if you open the door to girlfriends being into or ex-girlfriends being entitled to assets, if it ruffled here for the men and the divorce rate and getting tech, imagine if the start when the men are getting involved with a woman.
At all.
Men done with that wholesale.
The rate of men being interested in relationships is already down. Men's already saying, nah, boy, it ain't worth it. Let me let what they say. So when you come, as you say, you do say like this. And you reward this. Because again, we reference Tiger Woods on the live stream last week or whenever it was. Tiger Woods' girlfriend, but Tiger do some foolishness too. That things, and she was actually living with him. Tiger said, "Hey, let me take a trip here so to the airport." And when she get to the airport, Tiger was nowhere to be found. And when she get out of the house, could Tiger to change the laws. They can't do that because the woman lived there, right? She could prove that she lived there for an extended period of time. So you can't do that, right? But in this case, where it's like, yeah, you just supported his career. And now suddenly, this man got fork over half. But then the next day, these ladies is coming to dance with a gun, pull a ski mask on. Yeah?
Robbery.
Put your money in the bag. So you're coming in the position talking about negotiating. You want half. Point blank. Right? And yeah, we're then saying relationships going to become fully transactional because if the girlfriends, because what's happening too, right, fellas? What's happening too? And we would have learned this at the gathering as well. We got a common law and marriage here in Barbados, right? And Jariah Rock in his presentation, big up Jariah made the point that as long as a woman contributes to the upkeep, to the acquisition or the maintenance and upkeep of a particular asset, being a car, property, house, land, whatever, as long as a woman contributes to the acquisition or the maintenance of that particular property, asset, whatever you want to call it, she will be entitled to a percentage thereof.
Yeah, and while she may, again, if she could prove it, because Jariah did say if she could show like she got receipts and she got, then I all for her getting some sort of, you know, payout percentage or whatever of whatever.
Right.
I ain't gonna not half, no, not half, but you know, something to say.
If you contribute half, you should get half. Right.
Well, but she can prove
bandits,
that. Yeah, it is
rolling up. Yeah, give me half. Mm-hmm. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. So what you're finding now, fellas, is that because when the US Far East get it, so brace yourself, it come into Barbados, right? What you're finding now, because the marriage rate declined, David Brady's gone out of business, all that. Men work up. A man says married, they wanna let me keep my ring to myself. Mm-hmm. What's happening now is that the girlfriend say, "Oh, you ain't married to me, you can't get your so." Lawsuit.
Yep.
Pulls her court. And shoot, I could go court and depend on the day, I could get through you. You know? So we gotta be mindful of these things in the juggling, right? Because it's very, very real. It's very, very real. Yep. But anyhow, folks, it is 9:57 in Barbados, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. You have been watching the Senate podcast. This is episode 211, fan submission night. Thank you so much for rocking with us. Folks, needless, we don't make up the rules. We just make sure you know what they are. Yeah. You can ignore reality all you want, but you cannot ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. Be the best version of you for you. We are going to see you guys again very, very soon. Please be on the lookout for a short coming tomorrow. I'm sure we got some wild ones out there.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Yes. So please remember as you go in these dating streets. You can see when Thursday for part 2. My submission.
Peace of love. Peace of love.